This here is the Yowmoft 4-gallon cordless shop vac. I want to give a special thanks out to Yowmoft for sending us this unit here so we can do a demo and a review for you guys. Let's go ahead and talk about the unit itself. We'll then try it out both here in the garage and in the car. We'll give our overall thoughts on the product. So, I've been using this for a while here, and first things first is, as an all-in-one unit, it is really nice to have everything together. We've had other shop vacs in here, but it just ends up being a whole bunch of things just randomly kind of laying around the garage or shoved into cabinets. The Yowmoft here has these little mounting posts for every single thing that you're going to use or need. So you can just put this in the corner of your garage or on a shelf or in a cabinet, and it's going to have everything it needs connected to it. This is a cordless unit, so it does have a 20-volt rechargeable lithium battery. It comes with a charger as well. The charger is going to plug in right there. Just plugs into the wall, charges nice and fast. It's probably like 2-ish hours to charge the battery, and that battery will give you a good 20 minutes of vacuuming, no cords. As far as the attachments go, we've got quite a few here. So we have 3 extension tubes. They're all the same and interchangeable. There are 3 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3. With that, we also have the corner attachment, the brush one. This one's great for the car, so that's what we'll be using over there. Again, the little water filter, which I've been storing on top of the brush. And love this. This is the water and vacuum head for when there's water on the ground. Best part about this is, watch, there's a little thing here you can step on. That actually engages the brush and the squeegee on here. Okay, the hose has a very simple locking mechanism right here. You can see, so you put it in with those up and down, and you turn to lock. So there we go, we've locked it. Unturn, pull it out. And this unit also functions both as a vacuum and a blower. So you can put it right there, and then now this is going to blow out air rather than vacuum. I'm not going to say it's leaf blower powerful. I don't think I would say it's that, but it is nice if you're working with wood, or like I get grass clippings in here all the time with all the lawn stuff. It's definitely going to pick up any of that small stuff. You can pick up dust like this, just blow it right out of the garage. Okay, so the shop vac itself, again, this is 4 gallons. It is nice and light. Here we go. Pick it up right there. No problem. If this is completely full, 4 gallons is what I would say is like the maximum you really want to be kind of lugging around as an individual person around your house. We've got a low and a high power up here on top in our little our little waterproof bubble. So you can see right there, I can hit power. And we'll do low power first. You can see there. And high power. So 2 power modes there. Start off with the extension, just one of them, 1 tube extension attachment. This is how you guys will probably use it 90% of the time. And we'll go ahead and we'll use the high setting to pick up some of these rocks here. Now we'll go ahead and pick up the small pieces of dirt. And we can use high or low for this. We'll start off on low, see how much we can get. No problem there. And we'll pick up some random birdseed. And there it goes. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll add the other attachment on so you guys can see fully extended, even with the corner. I know it's not a corner, but it'll still work for the demo. And look at that. And we've got some grass clippings here, and like I said, you're much more likely to blow those out of the garage. So we'll go ahead and roll this around, put it on the back, use the same attachment, and we'll blow this outside. So there we go. I can feel air is coming out, and there we go. Let's get rid of all those little grass clippings in the house. Now the grass clippings are gone. Definitely would work very well if you have like a woodworking bench or something like that to get rid of small pieces of dust, sawdust, sand, things like that. All right, so here in the car, I've got the small brush attachment on, and probably one of the most common things you're going to use the shop vac for is cleaning your doormats in your car. So we'll go ahead and we'll hit this both with the brush and the corner tool. So go ahead and turn this on and get some of this stuff right here. And the brush really helps get things out of the carpet. There we go. All right, now we'll switch it to the corner tool. And again, the whole reason you use the brush is it's literally pulling things out of the carpet so that way they can be vacuumed up. So definitely something for when you are working on a carpeted surface, do recommend the brush. Now for the little corners, we're going to use our corner tool here. And also one of the nice things, again, with the cordless, if I'm out on the driveway, if you've got multiple cars, like a side carport or anything, it is nice to be able to do something like this. Now that would be very difficult to do if I had a cord running all the way outside of our house into the car, around the house. So we're just going to go ahead right here, nice and close. I'm going to hit this with the corner tool. And we'll get all the stuff out of there. That would get some right there. We'll get that stuff in there. And we'll get some of these big guys that we left behind. All right, now we're going to hit with the brush one more time, just get anything that we left on there. So we'll switch back to our brush, just like that. And see, this is nice. I just got all the items you need on the unit there. I didn't have to go back in the garage to grab anything. And try to brush out these little, there we go, right there. So get rid of all those little lines and all the little pieces of stuff that's trapped inside the carpet. And all those little sharp corner marks are now gone. All right, so here we have a simulated spill, it's just water, but we'll go ahead and show how the wet vac portion of this shop vac works. So a lot of people will leave the HEPA filter on. You actually don't want to do that. So when you're doing a wet vac operation, you're going to pull off the top, undo your HEPA filter, and that's what the little sponge filter is for. You put that guy right there. And again, as water comes in, it's going to push this ball up, and that's the float stop. So we're going to protect everything in there with the sponge filter. And we're going to use our little wet vac attachment here. It is not fully articulating. It only goes up and down and then kind of rotates like this. It would be real nice if in a later version or aftermarket you could get one that also goes side to side. We've got our little brush head on here, and we're going to activate the squeegee. Now we'll go ahead and turn this on. And we can just roll over everything. And you should see the puddle portion is gone. So all these higher ridges, go over it. And we'll just pour some more water on there. Oh, that's a much bigger spill now. So same thing. And we'll just roll over it with this. And if we want to see that water, there it is inside the shop vac. And our little sponge filter is keeping all of our mechanics nice and clean, as well as that shut off ball valve as well. So that's pretty much everything with the Yowmoft 4-gallon shop vac here. Really nice to have around the house. Appreciate the cordless design and the convenience of having all the tools there with you all the time. So highly recommend it.